Hello friends, Fred Bergeron from Inaxsys. I hope you're doing well today. I want to show you how to track operator events in the Protege GX platform from ICT. As you know, Inaxsys is the proud Canadian distributor of this product. So basically, when you have a GX system, you want to make sure you create a unique operator account for each operators that will use the system. If everybody is logged in as admin, then there's no way to really confirm who did these changes in the system. If someone makes a mistake, it's going to be very difficult for you or the client to find out who did what. All right. So today, what I did for this example, I created myself an extra operator. Okay, and then we have the admin operator account. So to start, I'm gonna basically do a couple changes with that second operator, and then we will log in as admin, and then basically I will show you how to create the filters and report necessary to find out, what kind of changes operators did in the system, and also if the record still exists in the database, you can then open the record and see under the history tab, see what changes were made to a user, a door, an input, an area, etc. So obviously a system as powerful as this can actually record everything that was done in the system. So by default, the system stores operator events into the event database. Okay, so it's easy for you to report on those events later on. Okay, so let's have a look at the GX platform. Right now I'm logged in as Fred. I'll make some changes in the system, and then I will show you as admin how to create the report and find out what were those changes that Fred did. All right, so basically from the home page, let's modify a couple of users. Okay, so let's say I'll delete a record like that. I'll go to this user, add an access level, just some simple changes just so you understand the process. Okay, this user, I'm going to add another card like that. Sorry, I want to hit the save button. All right, so you see I made 2-3 changes in the system. Let's basically go back into the admin account and I'll show you how to create the filter and report. Okay, so I open this up. So right now, if I go to the home page, you see I'm logged on as admin. All right. So first step, you need to create an event filter. We've touched this menu in previous videos. In this example, again, I'm focusing on operator events. So anything that an operator may have done to the system. So now I'm going to go under events and event filters. All right. So I had created this one here called operator events. Under event types, uncheck include all event types, and then add, and you're going to look for all PC events. Okay, so this mostly includes any record that has been modified or added or deleted by operator. Okay, maybe there's a few events in there that are not related to operator events, but I just had the whole group because it's easier. Okay, I guess I'm lazy, but basically I select add all PC events and I click OK. You see all those records are now part of the list. Okay, so I want to save. The next step is to create a new report entry. So under reports, setup, event, I had created this one. All right, so basically when you create a new report, automatically the system will add all events. So we want to remove this, okay? And I want to add the filter that I had created earlier. So operator events, I'm not using record groups, so let's say include all record groups, and I click OK and save. All right, so now I have the report ready. So let's run the report and see what changes the operator called Fred did in the system. So let's say we go to reports, event. I will select the new report, operator events. All right, and run. Today since midnight. Okay. All right, so you see basically all the devices or users that were modified. Okay, so if I look for Fred here, this is basically what I had done earlier. Okay, so I logged in, I deleted that user. So you have the name of the user, the name of the operator. Again, I will repeat it. You make sure that every employee using the GX platform has its own username and password, so its own operator to the system. This way, everything is recorded to the event database and it's easy to find out who did what. All right, so let's say I go to this user that was modified. So you can right click, open the user record. Okay, so I'm in the user record, and then you go to the history tab. So you see the user was added by admin this morning, and this user was modified by the operator called Fred. If I double click, I see basically what was modified. All right, so I added the user. Then if I go here, I go to this, the new value is now this user. All right, so now let's run the report to see what Fred did into the system. So we go to reports, event, we select operator events, I click play, and it's gonna show me everything that was done today since midnight. All right, I can even enter a name, but let's run the report now, okay? So I found this event here. So user Mr. Balduc modified by operator Fred, okay? I also deleted the user so you can see the username and the name of the operator that did the change, okay? So if I right click on this event for the user modified by Fred, I open the record, I go to history, right? Now I see the user was modified by Fred, I double click on it, and you see the new value, basically the user was adding a new card, okay? So that's what I did to that user. If I go to this user here, and I will go to history, I didn't modify this one, I modified that one. Okay, so this one here, details, I select this in details. Again, I added the card, so I think that's the same record I just showed. So in other words, basically, when the operator makes changes, you can always run a report, find out what the previous value was and the new value is, and basically make sure that you can actually meet the operator and see with him what he did wrong or why he did that. So basically there's a traceability of everything that the operator does in the system, and it's then easy to report on those items. Okay, so I hope you liked the video. Remember to subscribe and follow the channel and like the video. Also, if you need help with tech support and sales, you can reach our teams from the Inaxsys.com website. All right, so thanks for watching. Frederic L from Inaxsys.